much of us just pretend to be alive. Yeah, yeah. Every day, every night you try to find yourself. Don't live your life as someone else. Can't you see we're running out of time? Gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine. Tell me, why do you break all of your promises? I see this emptiness inside of you. Is this your way after all? Don't let them make you feel small. You know these dreams are not yours, and we're running out of time. Don't you understand? Just stop to run away. You never feel the same when you find your way. Now that you understand, just stop to run away. You never feel the same when you find your way. We're running out of time. You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine. Tell me, why do you break all of your promises? I see this emptiness inside of you. Is this your way after all? Don't let them make you feel small. You know these dreams are not yours, and we're running out of time. We're running out of time. You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine. Oh, can't you see we're running out of time? You're gonna lose your mind.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to LWA Monday Night Mayhem. Apologies for a little bit of a late start. I'm currently right now having dinner, so sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath. So, welcome, folks. I'm the only commentator here tonight at the moment, but we are here for a good time as we look to see exactly what we have planned here for tonight. As we kick off the night, Marcus Washington versus Pierce Perch. Moving on, we will have the Titan Lozza versus Kayden Heights. Blackheron versus Ryker. Marley Williams and Randy Ederson will go face to face. Both agreed to have this little bit of a conversation. SkullZ versus Sensei Ryuga. And finally, Jalen Strawberry versus Taylor Storm to finish off the night. All 5 matches and things will be happening here tonight, and hopefully soon enough we will see exactly what will go down. Of course, I am the lead commentator, your commissioner, LSL Wrestling Commissioner, of course. Okay, it's not letting me... Interesting. It's not letting me exit out of the, what is it? I forgot what it's called. Anyway. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Hopefully soon we can have a commentator here, because I cannot do this alone at the moment. Because my mouth is on fire from eating boneless wings and everything. So, could have a few minutes, but for right now, folks, we need to get down to action as we kick off the night with Marcus Washington versus Pierce Perch. Washington coming off an LWA Intercontinental Championship opportunity and sadly not succeeding on that at King of the Ring. So he takes on Pierce Perch, who's looking to get some redemption after losing to Ding Dogger last week, and hopefully soon enough he will find that success. So let's head down this ringside, folks, as we get things underway. Apologies if I sound like this, because again, I went eating boneless wings and it's hot as hell. So I forgot to open the Twitch on here, so let's go to video producer as we begin the first match. I have no idea what y'all are commenting at the moment, if you are. Okay, hello, Ryker. again, I am eating dinner. I might just put that on the sideline for now because I got a stream to make. So, tonight is going to be very interesting. We're going to see a lot of action here tonight, as I'm hoping to at least get this done quickly, eat some food, and have a good time. But for now, folks, I don't even have my other tab up. This is already going very well. Okay, there's my LSO Wrestling tab. All that is set up. Let's go and fight. Get this underway. Following contest now is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Get Good Entertainment from Toledo, Ohio, weighing 220 pounds, Marcus the Destroyer Washington. Again, Washington coming off a LWA Intercontinental Championship opportunity, which sadly did not succeed, as it was Marley Williams who retained his title. But for Marcus Washington, though, it has been a really good turnaround for him ever since getting that little advice from Shawn Michaels. But sadly, without Shawn Michaels here, which again, another week without Shawn Michaels being here, so I have to take over as the LWA General Manager and Commissioner at the same time. I have to schedule all these matches. So I looked through and scheduled all these matches and made sure that they were all that good. But for Pierce Perch, though, it's going to be all about success here. As last week, he sadly did not knock off Ding Donger. He wanted to get revenge on Ding Donger after losing the count out, and so he was put into a false count anywhere match where he sadly lost. But for Pierce Perch, though, this is a good opportunity for a little bit of redemption. For Marcus Washington, also a good chance for redemption. But we'll see exactly what will happen here, folks, as we get this match shortly underway. And thank you to Ryker for the shout-out on the Instagram group chat. Appreciate that a lot. I don't know if I sound good or not. But for Pierce Perch, though, it's going to be a very interesting matchup to him. As Washington, both men. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't even announce something. And his opponent from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 250 pounds, Pierce Perch. Marcus Washington being the striker that he is, Pierce Perch being the technician, more of a high-flying technician, kind of mixed style, as he is going to be prepared for a matchup like this. This is going to be a very interesting matchup, in my opinion. Both men absolutely have the capabilities of winning this match and possibly earning future title shots, especially towards the Intercontinental Championship, which, again, is held by Marley Williams. By the way, speaking of a World Championship, well, not really World Championship, but a future World Champion, possibly. Simba has been announced this past week that he's out for 4 weeks and will have to miss LWA Eruption, which is a really horrific thing to say. But the official investigation has begun, but we are getting word that Simba exactly knows who did it. He's not announcing who until Eruption. Simba knew exactly who attacked him, so he will announce it soon enough. But at the moment, though, Marcus Washington Pierce on one-on-one, right hand there by Marcus Washington. But for Marcus Washington, it is going to be it's been a journey for him so far, ever since teaming up with Shawn Michaels, adding in the super kick to one of his capabilities, which I believe is a really good, I would say, a really good way to balance out your performance. Big forearm there by Ryker, and now a big super kick by Ryker. Again, the technician almost acts like a striker at the moment, which is a mix of almost what Marcus Washington does compared to what he does. Marcus Washington now with the little bit of a drag here, but again, both men decide to not give him in there as Ryker will kick out of that. Now Ryker goes for a little bit of a triangle hold. Now goes for a arm lock here, but Marcus Washington breaks out of it. Again, there's that technical ability of Pierce Perch, and now Marcus Washington sent over the top rope and outside. We'll try to be more calm when it comes to this, and now a double underhook, like a butterfly suplex, but instead it's a more like almost like a gut buster, but instead it was a chest hit. Now going for it again, the double underhook butterfly. That felt like a gut buster there. And now Pierce Perch is just taking full advantage of this match and now working the arm. Now a taunt to the fans by Pierce Perch here. Marcus Washington still trying to get himself back in this match here. Oh, and now Marcus Washington using the steel steps there and now just working the leg or working the arm of Pierce Perch. Count of 6 now from the referee. Marcus Washington still trying to bring Pierce Perch back in the ring, but both men break it out. Pierce Perch though may need to worry about here. But he's going to throw Washington into the steps there. And now the count of 8. Washington might get countered out here, but Washington will make it up in time as he reaches 9. And now Pierce Perch, another miss there. And this time he goes for a bit of a high flyer move, a rolling kick there to the head, and now a cover and a kick out at 1 by Marcus Washington. Going for more of a submission move here, working the arm once again. The technical abilities of Pierce Perch here, just trying to wire out his opponent's arm, and one of Washington's main things though is that signature punch, which he has turned into a more of a Superman punch instead of his bully right hand. He may have that big punch that he knows and loves, but he will have a different one of it as now a big Pele kick there by Pierce Perch. Marcus Washington will reverse a move there, and now a below the waist gut or below the gut there. Now bouncing it off, and now is fired up. Washington fired up and trying to go for a big move there. Instead, Pierce Perch is going to reverse it. Marcus Washington though reverses right back. And now look at this. Washington attitude adjustment. Cover here by Washington. Cover. And he scores the fall. Washington picks up the win over Pierce Perch. A quick and easy win for Marcus Washington as he continues his good streak of wins. Can that continue next week, heading into possibly a very, very good week? But again, the tensions. A big question though we need to ask real quick is the intentions of what will happen. Trey Banks currently is in the rivalry with GOAT. Marcus Washington, I don't think would get involved unless his teammate really needs it, but we'll see soon if that becomes the case. Because GOAT is backstage, Trey Banks is backstage. Both men are here in the arena tonight. Both members of the War Generals are here, especially Jalen Stromberg, who has a match here tonight. But at the same time, also, Taylor Storm is here because he has to fight Jalen Stromberg. But, folks, coming up next, excuse me. But after the match, folks, we can move on to our next match as the Titan Lozza, after coming off a loss in the LWA World Championship match, will go one-on-one with Kayden Heights. Both men have been challengers for the past for Dangerous J, but both men will not be the challengers, as we will see who will face soon enough. But for now, folks, we're going to see what they can do. And we'll see Lozza go to work. Following contest now is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Ding Donger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 295 pounds, the Titan Lozza. Again, the Titan Lozza, once again coming off an LWA World Championship loss after the screwery by Sensei Ryuga. Lozza is still angered about that, and he says he will never forgive what Sensei Ryuga did, and especially now on my list. And the next time I see him, it's on sight. That's what he said. It's on sight. I have Ding Donger in the corner. This is the first time we've seen him, but Ding Donger has felt like he said, well, I want to see what Lozza can do. I want to see what more can he give. That's why he's being in this corner. And I don't blame him. It is actually a really good time to see what the Titan can do. And his opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 212 pounds, Kayden Heights. And again, Kayden Heights is also looking for a bit of a turnaround here ever since losing that World Championship match back at Last Stand. It has not been going, actually it has been going well for him, as he has had a couple of tag team wins, especially the win over Donger and Lozza. But again, Evolucion not being here tonight is kind of a question here, but again, Kayden Heights coming off that loss against Hakeem Richards and, surprise, surprise, Shady McGrady at King of the Ring and that LWA versus LCW tag team match. But here tonight, we could have a banger. And it's Kayden Heights versus the Titan Lozza. We could see what both men could bring to the table, especially in a matchup like this. Here we go, the bell has rung. Kayden Heights will start off with the advantage here on the Titan. Using the rope to his advantage at the moment here. I don't have a stuffy nose. I apologize if you guys think I do. But now Lozza trying to go for that big clothesline. It gets turned into a Spanish fly by Kayden Heights. And that high flyer ability once again playing into big effects. Kayden Heights back to the top rope. And now he has his eyes set on Lozza, calling him up. And a big DDT, but he gets missed there. Lozza avoids it. And now the Titan looks to take advantage early in this matchup. Big boot there by Lozza. Now working the leg here of Kayden Heights, just trying to pound away on the leg and just make some damage here happen. And now look at this for the Boston Crab. Instead, it gets turned around. Lozza, a little bit of trouble here. Reverse clothesline there by Kayden Heights. And now Heights trying to go and attack Lozza, but instead he completely misses. And Lozza looks to take advantage early in this matchup, but Kayden Heights though still with the advantage here. Lozza though takes a big hit off the ropes. The big snake eyes there, covered. And he picked up only at one. For some reason my Discord is not opening up. I'm trying to see what is going to happen there. Big move there by Lozza once again. And just going to work here, and now just a big taunt to the crowd. Lozza is getting behind the fans. I've been saying that. I have not said that recently, but Lozza has been really getting behind the fans. They're starting to pretty much like him as a hero, but again, he still has that almost heel ability, as he has go against big heels before, but Kayden Heights with a big German suplex there. And he takes back control of this match. But again, like I said, Lozza has been almost like a hero, almost like a face. But at the moment, though, they're still saying he is a heel, technically because of the way he acts. He still tries to power over big other wrestlers. He still has like a fill backstage, but that could change here tonight as the fans rally behind Lozza. Big move there, and not just tossing Kayden Heights, but Heights though completely lands on his feet, and he's fired up trying to tank down Lozza. And now Kayden Heights looking to end Lozza here. In this match, he goes for it, and he hits it! Unprettier! Cover by Kayden Heights. Kick out by Lozza. Lozza trying to do everything he can to avoid. How does that clothesline not hit? I don't know. Lozza though breaking it out. Again, Lozza's trying to do everything he can to win this match. Big shoulder takedown there. And now the big man's fired up. Oh, Kayden Heights though with a big miss. And now these two are going to trade blows with each other. Lozza getting the fans on his back. Kayden Heights though trying to do whatever he can to take down the big man of Lozza. Lozza with a nice reversal, but a forearm by Kayden Heights. And now Heights is going to go look for another unprettier here. Lozza may be knocked out cold, and he might be knocked out even more here as another unprettier. And again, he's too weak on the floor. Donger's just trying to cheer him on. And Heights back to his feet. Now going to try and pin Lozza here. And again, it's hard to drag the biggest man and one of the biggest guys in wrestling. Cover here. And a kick out again by Lozza. Lozza though back to his feet already. And now he's going to try and go for big here. Lozza. Look at Lozza. Oh! Big move there. Cover. No! Kayden Heights kicks out. How? One of the biggest moves in wrestling, and Kayden Heights still trying to break out of it. Lozza, big clothesline. Lozza trying to do whatever he can to win this match. This has been an absolute fantastic match between these two. Lozza snake eyes off the rope. Goes for the cover once again, trying to put Kayden Heights away. No, Heights kicks out at 2. Lozza dragging Kayden Heights towards the ropes. And now look at this, Lozza. Rolling cutter. And now picks up Heights. And he throws him across the ring. And now he's rallying the fans. Trying to get them on their feet. Oh my goodness, no way. Lozza, the big man for the top. Big splash. Cover. Lozza wins. Unbelievable. And Donger comes back in the ring. An amazing job there from Lozza. Donger, so congratulations. What the? What? Donger! What? That's your best friend! What the hell are you doing? Oh my god! Donger just betrayed Lozza! What? I am... What just happened? Oh my god. I cannot believe it. This is 2 weeks in a row. A long-formed tag team has just been broken up for no reason. Are you kidding me? Why? Why did Dogger do this? I don't get it. Well, I mean, there's nothing else we can do other than the fact to say that Lozza is going to be very pissed. He is going to be absolutely upset with Dane Dogger, but we're not going to be focusing on that right now. But folks, coming up next, Blackheron and Ryker. Blackheron, the runner-up to the King of the Ring tournament, and who was the winner of the LWA side of it, will take on the newcomer, Ryker, in a match that could determine everything. Can Ryker build his success over the win last week? And can he do even more as he goes against possibly one of the biggest upcoming stars in Blackheron? Of course, Blackheron being the hero that he is, we'll find out next. And this is going to be interesting, but my God, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. Why would Dogger betray Lozza? Those two have been tag teams for such a long time. And to be broken up by a nutshot, of course. I can't believe it. So the Money Titans is no more, apparently. But we will get down to action here soon as we get this match underway. And so Ryker and Blackheron ready to go here. And Blackheron's pointing a the GOAT. What the hell? So the GOAT is out here. And apparently he's going to be the manager for Ryker? Oh, spear! Blackheron immediately with a spear. My goodness! But, I mean, what in the world? The GOAT is out here. Oh, and a big knee there and a big kick from Blackheron. There's a reason why this man made it all the way through to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. And Blackheron is just showing it right here. Dragon Sleeper, but a rope break happens. My goodness, what is happening tonight? Already betrayals, already action-packed wrestling so far. But again, nobody knows exactly what's going to be happening in a match. But now look at this. Blackheron trying to go for the people's elbow. Completely misses. And now Ryker would like to get some offense. But at the moment, Blackheron is still on top. Going for a bit of a... Oh! He went for a stop and he gets countered to a face breaker. And now Ryker is on top. Kept up though by Blackheron. Rolling stunner. And now Ryker's busted open. Blackheron still going to work here on the ground. The GOAT is still out here. It's a very confusing moment in time here. As we don't know why he's out here regardless. At the moment though, Blackheron goes for a cover here. And a kick out at 2, and Ryker stays alive in this match, but Blackheron once again going for the ground game here. Ryker tries to get back on his feet, but again, Blackheron with a big counter. Oh, Ryker counters though, trying to get back in this match, but again, the weight advantage, and Ryker sees that, and he takes down Blackheron. And now trying to go for a big one here. Goes for a sleeper hold on Blackheron. This took him out a couple of weeks ago. The big counter there from Blackheron. Keeps him alive in this match, and now goes for a big lariat. And still punching away on Ryker here. Goes for a red mist. And now look at this, the strength of Blackheron, the big 300-pounder. And now go to the top rope. The big man is a very angelic. Tries to go for a fox splash, completely misses. Ryker's back on top of this match. And he sends him to the outside. And now Ryker's fired up. Oh! Blackheron, though, resets the count. He throws him right back in the ring. The goat still standing there. Again, the goat's out here possibly to do something here. Goes for a senton, but misses. Blackheron back in control of this match. Now trying to go for probably a stop here, but instead he's just going to stomp away on Ryker's limbs. And goes for a Phoenix splash off the ropes. Oh, but Ryker though is going to counter here. No, he's not. Blackheron counters back. Cover. And a kick out of two by Ryker. And now trying to be smart here and use the ropes to his advantage. Blackheron, though, knows exactly what to do, and now looking for a DDT off the apron. He's been dominating this match so far. But again, this is what happens when you mess with the biggest man and the biggest upcoming wrestler. A possible future champion. Run him against the ropes there, and now trying to throw him back into the ring. Blackheron trying to give Ryker absolutely no time to spare. But Ryker, though, looking for his finisher. Rolling cutter. Cover. Kick out of two by Blackheron. But momentum has just shifted in an instant. And now Ryker just using the ropes to his advantage. But Blackheron, this is bad for Blackheron. Ryker's just taking advantage now. Ryker working the legs here on Blackheron, trying to do whatever he can to take control of this match. Irish whip off the ropes once again. Big knee straight to the face. And now firing himself up. Big hit there. Sending it to the outside. Ryker trying to think of what to do here. Now he's going top rope. He's thinking about a big move here on Blackheron. Big cross body. And now look at this, a submission hold on the outside. Trying to wear out the big man. Oh, and a counter here by Blackheron. And once again, oh, Ryker thrown into the goat. But who knows what what the GOAT is even out here for. And counter 9. Both men may be counted out here. They both need to hurry back in the ring. And Ryker is counted out even though he's in the ring. Blackheron wins. And Ryker does not seem happy. And I don't blame him for not being happy. Good Lord. Well, I don't know what else I could say other than, well, I mean, things happen, but we are getting word that something is happening backstage. As we go take a look real quick, and Lozza's backstage looking for Donger and understandably pissed off. But we'll see what happens there. But hey, wait a minute, that's Sensei Ryuga, and he's attacking Lozza. We've seen it happen before, but Sensei Ryuga now has a baseball bat, and he's taking it to the Titan. Lozza trying to do whatever he can, step up and secured by Ryuga. And now the brawl is just going to happen backstage. Constantly, these two. Ryuga, oh, Lozza's trying to fight back. Oh, but big miss there by Sensei Ryuga. This is just a horrible night for the Titan. But at the moment, Ryuga's trying to do whatever he can. Oh, Lozza counters the attack and now takes advantage of the big miss there by Sensei Ryuga. Another big miss. Lozza's still trying to take control here. Oh, and a Hurricanrana countered by Sensei Ryuga. And Ryuga's going to run off. Well, this is just a horrible night for Lozza, isn't it? First, one of your good friends betrays you, and now Sensei Ryuga is on your back. Well, speaking of being on your back, Randy Ederson and Marley Williams will go face-to-face inside the ring. Both men have agreed that they will have no interference with each other, as they will talk things out and understand why Ederson has been attacking Marley Williams and been going after him the previous weeks. And we will see exactly what Ederson wants. We'll find that out, folks, coming up next. As we will be just checking out real quick what everyone has to say, but again, frustration from Ryker, understandably. But I cannot believe it. I still can't believe it. The Lozza just gets betrayed like that. Lozza's been having a really horrible night, but we'll head down to the ring, folks, and let's see what Ederson and Marley has to say to each other. And just we are live from St. Petersburg, as understandably a lot of tension rising. Lozza is, of course, upset in the group chat over Donger betraying him, but hopefully soon Lozza will get his revenge. But for right now, we must worry about what Ederson has to say over Marley Williams. Of course, Marley, being known as Marley 2 Belts, has been defending the TV Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. I understand this is the second week in a row where Marley has not defended this title. And he says, well, it's because after the whole James Franks match, and of course having to fight Marcus Washington in 2 nights, he's been needing a break with the TV Championship. So, next week we will find out who will be facing Marley Williams for the TV Championship, as we will have a fatal 3-way. Of course, Randy Ederson who has been a menace so far here in LWA, getting Benjamin King fired. He's currently over at LCW, of course, going after multiple wrestlers in the past. Taking names, taking championship, well, as the Planet Championship, but hopefully soon we'll see if he is wanting a championship by the time that is over. Who knows what to expect. But here he is, the double champion, Marley Williams. The Intercontinental Champion, the Television Champion. Always raising it high in the air. We will see which title Ederson wants to go after, or even if he is after a title. Of course, Marley Williams has held the Intercontinental Championship since last stand. After ending Trey Banks' title reign, he's now currently the only double champion in LSL. And he's been double champion now for nearly 2 months. Well, let's see what do they have to say. Marley will go first. So Ederson's won the Intercontinental Championship. He's not wanting the TV Championship like the rest of them, but now these two get up and close and personal. Well, both men have big intentions at Eruption, and it will be for the Intercontinental Championship, as both men will face off for the title. And wait a minute, Marley just threw his microphone at Ederson, and he's taunting Ederson to come fight. Ederson's dropping the mic, and both men are going to go at it once again. Second week in a row, these two will fight against each other. Marley's still trying to show that he's resilient. Ederson, though, is going to toss Marley outside the ring. And Ederson seems like he has won the fight over Marley tonight. And that seems to be the case, as Marley's just going to walk off. Ederson is claiming the ring tonight. But that is not all that's going to be happening. And who knows what to expect. Marley and Ederson will be fighting at Eruption, folks, for the Intercontinental Championship. It has been confirmed by, well, I mean, I have to confirm it because I'm the only one who's here at the moment. But we have been confirmed. Marley Williams and Randy Ederson will be facing off at Eruption for the Intercontinental Championship. And it will be an absolutely spectacular match to see exactly who will get in and come out as champion. And so, folks, coming up next will be SkullZ versus Sensei Ryuga. And we're getting word of something's happening backstage. We're getting absolute word that something is happening backstage. Trey Banks is back there at the moment. But there's the GOAT! And here we go again! Trey Banks and the GOAT are fighting each other! We saw this last week! We saw it at King of the Ring! And now these two are brawling once again! Trey Banks! Banks is trying to take out the GOAT! Another dropkick by Trey Banks! And another one! GOAT's in trouble! Oh, but GOAT though counters. Big kick there by Trey Banks! Chaos already happening backstage! Between the GOAT and Trey Banks, it was only a week after the attack from last week, but now GOAT just discards Trey Banks. And look at this! Marcus Washington now! And going after the GOAT! Washington's after the GOAT! Get Good Entertainment now! Getting involved in this matchup! Washington! With GOAT! Slams it through the table! And now Washington's just gonna run off. Now Washington looking to go upstairs and just get away from all the chaos at the moment. But wait a minute! That's Jalen Strawberry! That's GOAT's tag team part with the other half of the War Generals! And the brawl continues between the two teams. Washington and Strawberry are now going at it. It started with GOAT Trey Banks, but now it's turned to a 2-on-2. Washington trying to do whatever he can, but Jalen Strawberry, though, still taking out Marcus Washington. And he just throws him to the elevator. My goodness, Strawberry. Now, Taylor Storm is out here. The third member of Get Good Entertainment's out here taking out Strawberry. These two are going to fight later tonight. What is happening? Taylor Storm. He just throws into the window. What is happening? Storm gets rid of Strawberry for now. But wait a minute, that's Ryker! What the hell? Ryker's going after Taylor Storm! What in the world is going on? Oh no! There's a bunch you missed so far, but look at this though. Ryker slams Taylor Storm into the car window. What is happening? The War Generals just took out Get Good Entertainment. Marley, so far what you missed was Dane Dogger just betrayed Lozza. You and Ederson are going to have an Intercontinental Championship match at Eruption. And Get Good Entertainment just got attacked by the War Generals and Ryker. I don't know what is going on. Absolute chaos happening backstage. Yeah, you're exactly right, but my goodness, there's been so much chaos tonight. At the moment. My God. So much has happened in this one night, and it's just ridiculous. But let's get down to the ring, folks, and get this next match underway. So much has happened. Following contest now is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Bullet Club. From Tokyo, Japan, weighing 235 pounds, Sensei Ryuga! Of course, this is after Sensei Ryuga joined the Bullet Club. You can tell now from the pants and the jacket that he wears. As the club gets even stronger. Ryuga is going to go against one of the guys who's been pretty good in this last couple of weeks. As he takes on SkullZ. And his opponent from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing 201 pounds, SkullZ. Of course, SkullZ being a big part of the previous matches in the past, but good lord, there has been so much drama here tonight. I know we have just 2 more matches left. And of course, we saw the main event between Taylor Storm and Jalen Strongbreed, but again with the attack earlier, I don't even know what's going to happen. +1 to Marley Williams. But here we go, though. It's SkullZ versus Sensei Ryuga. Sensei Ryuga has been undefeated ever since joining Bullet Club and teaming up with Dangerous J. We're underway. The only time he did not team up with Dangerous J, he lost. But here we go. It's SkullZ versus Bullet Club member Sensei Ryuga. And a big DDT there from SkullZ. Kicks off the match. Oh, but look at that, though! Frankensteiner, but the referee's down as well. Ref is down. Finally, the ref gets back up, though. SkullZ is going to take back advantage of this matchup here. Going to the corner now. Ryuga with a big advantage here. SkullZ trying to do whatever he can. Possibly win this match. Again, he gets a tough opponent of Sensei Ryuga, and who knows, the Bullet Club may get involved. Hopefully not. But it is a big, big faction there. And now just a big arm drag from the top rope. And a cover here by Sensei Ryuga. And a kick out of 1 by SkullZ. SkullZ, though, with a nice reversal, trying to do whatever he can, and a big backbreaker there. Now SkullZ, big splash there. He may be only 201 pounds, but he is a quick-moving machine. Oh, and a big miss there on the right hand by Sensei Ryuga. Again, using the knee to his advantage. Now the fans trying to rally SkullZ here. And a big clothesline by Sensei Ryuga. As they count as 6 now. Back in the ring goes both SkullZ and Sensei Ryuga. Ryuga though, big body splash there from the middle rope cover. And a kick out of 1 again by SkullZ. Sensei Ryuga now going to go below the waist here and now looking for a big move here. Big slam. And now looking for a finishing move. SkullZ though counters. And he's fired up now. And now look at this. Feast your eyes. Cover. Oh no. Sensei Ryuga kicks out. Now SkullZ just trying to do whatever he can here. Just being involved in whatever he can. Outside of the ring now between SkullZ and Sensei Ryuga, but SkullZ may have it go over the top rope here. Looking for a big crossbody. SkullZ still trying to go to work here. Oh, he gets broken up by Sensei Ryuga. And SkullZ counters that as well, and now both men outside. Big move by SkullZ. Oh, and another miss. Ryuga elected to get back in the ring. And now just begging the SkullZ to get back in the ring. Uh-oh. Submission move here, a domino stretch. SkullZ trying to break out of it. SkullZ throws him into the corner. Big splash there. Goes for the cover once again. And a kick out by Sensei Ryuga. And smartly rolls out of the ring, but SkullZ knows his lightweight is going to use him to a big factor here. Big takedown there. And SkullZ still in control of this match. Outside the ring, the ref starts the count again. Big splash there, and again, Sensei Ryuga in a bit of trouble. Underhook German, another underhook suplex there, and now Sensei Ryuga trying to take control of this match once again. Plants him with a back with a gut buster. There's a big voice crack came out of me as I was saying that. Back in the ring we go once again. Big takedown by Sensei Ryuga. And here comes Ryuga getting back in this match now. Big kick to the head of SkullZ. And he's fired up. Big drop kick to the corner. And now look at this. Oh, leg drop right on the head of SkullZ. And he elects to roll out of the ring. Ryuga waits patiently. SkullZ going to get back in the ring, but SkullZ is going to taunt the fans before he does. And out comes Ryuga. SkullZ's been waiting for it with a Claymore kick. SkullZ. Tyler Driver. He baited him. And he tries to take advantage, but Ryuga, dazed and confused, still gets back in. DDT. And now going for a big move there. Goes for the cover on SkullZ. And a kick out again by SkullZ. Ryuga's been doing a good job here. SkullZ though, both men have been fighting really well. SkullZ! Oh, he tries to go for a Tyler driver! And I'm going for a big move there. Don't know what that's called. It looks like Ryuga kind of almost damaged himself there off of that move, but he gets right back up, and now he's looking to end this match once and for all. Looking for a crossroads! And another one! And he goes for a third one! On SkullZ! Cover! Kick out by SkullZ! Moonsault! Cover! SkullZ kicks out! Another moonsault! Cover! Trying to put it another way! SkullZ kicks out again! And the frustration building for Sensei Ryuga. He heads to the top rope, looking to try to end this match. Double axe handle. And now trying to put SkullZ away once and for all here. Looking for another 3 cross roads. Ryuga wins. Finally puts away SkullZ after a bit, but wait a minute! It's Lozza! Lozza's back for revenge! And Lozza's gotten the upper hand on Ryker now! No, sorry, not Ryker, sorry, I was reading the chat. On Sensei Ryuga! My goodness, you cannot contain these two! Lozza's been taking it all night long. He has been punished not only by his teammate, but by Sensei Ryuga. And finally, Lozza gets the upper hand. My goodness, it has been a soap opera between those two tonight. But folks, we now must head to our main event. Jalen Strawberry and Taylor Storm will end the night off to determine who will face off against Dangerous J. And this match is up next. My goodness, what a night. Oh nice, even Akeem Richards also got a +1. What's good, man? Well, what a night so far. Well, there's nothing much you can say other than what a night. But here we go, folks. It's main event time. Let's head down to ringside now and get this thing underway. Jalen Strawberry waiting patiently inside the ring. And Taylor Storm, though, he's going straight for him. They've had enough between these two. And he pushes the refs out of the ring. Storm has had enough. He can't take it. But the ref is called off the match, though. But a brawl is going to continue between these two. The match has been called off. These two cannot contain themselves. And after the events of earlier, I don't blame either of them. It's been an absolute chaotic night. Oh, neckbreaker. We're going to have to determine something here soon enough here on Eruption. as there's been so much mayhem, quite literally, here tonight. Lozza has been absolutely the biggest victim of the night. And now Gekko Entertainment and the War Generals will not leave each other alone. They're just continuing to brawl with each other, no matter what place, no matter what time. And with now Ryker involved, we may have a 3-on-3 in our hands. Hopefully next week we can get something figured out. But until then, these two are just going to keep on brawling. We will have an answer said, though, by me next week, as we will determine a #1 contender. But for now, these two are just going to keep on brawling. But until things get separated between these two folks, we want to thank you once again for tuning in tonight for this show. Wednesday night, we will be back for LCW Warzone, as they get to determine who will be facing off, as James Franks and Orochi Lee look to continue something, as stories will continue to be told over there. But for now, folks, we must go on, because this is going to get ridiculous between these two. Big clothesline. But for now, folks, we will have to call it quits here. Thank you all for watching. We need some security out here, and security is on their way now. So we will talk to you all next time. Have a good night, and see y'all later.